Welcome. Practice is underway as teams prepare for the race.
Pull them belts tight and then let's get out there. Let's find your marks out there, see what we've got. Careful when you merge in now.
What's going on, official? Yeah, it's a rough day. I mean, we lost Paul Tagliabue as well, so it's sad when you lose people you look up to in the sports world for sure. Definitely don't like seeing it. All right, this car is very neutral, like extremely neutral. So let's do this. We're going to make our right front spring a little weaker. We're going to make the left front a little stiffer. We're going to make the right rear a little stiffer. And then trying to think of what we're going to do, if I want to do anything other than that as far as the sway bars are concerned. Let's see how this feels, and then if we have to make a sway bar adjustment, it's quite a bit as it is. So
All right, nice and smooth here. Let's see what this thing can do.
Yeah, I mean, neutral handling is a good starting point, but we definitely can make the car faster. So knowing that it's, knowing that the car is neutral now gives us an opportunity to get the car where I want it to be. I would much rather prefer to go to a track where a car is neutral and then adjust from there rather than, the car is too tight and, you have to adjust the car to it being, one way or another. So I wish we knew what our last lap time was, but I guess we'll find out in a minute. Alright, well, we're definitely tight in the center now. But we also were a little uneasy on braking, so we can definitely work with that. I will say the car seems to be moving around a lot more.
driver, that was your best lap ever.
Well, that tells us what our fastest lap was. I actually think we're carrying more speed in the turns than we were before. We're really good in three and four, so. If we can just get it to roll in the center a little bit, we'll be in really good shape. Probably going to be our fastest lap right here. No, all right. All right, let's...
How you doing in there?
Let me think.
Let us know what you need.
Let's just set the rear sway bar, and let me look at the shocks and maybe loosen the car up in the middle. We really need to be looser upon acceleration. I think the last time we did that was with weight. I wish I'd taken notes. I think the last time we did that was with weight. So, we're gonna make the front shock softer, and that should help it. You know what? Let me just adjust the rebound down. Because I don't think the car bottoms out, but if it does, we have a lot stiffer of a spring now. So it did visually look like.
Stay on the blend line now.
It does visually look like the car was bouncing more, but this should be about as optimal as a setup as you're gonna get in 10 minutes. I mean, we can really steer up that turtle, and unlike at Sonoma, it's not throwing us all over the track. Why don't they have those? Why don't they have those turtles there? Oh yeah, much better, much better, much better, and we've got some flexibility built in with the tire pressures.
Fastest lap yet, bud.
All right, we'll take it.
I
hate to say it, but you know, this it's probably the best the car's ever felt. So, did I just restart practice? No, good. All right, good. For a second, I thought I did.
Qualifying is underway.
All right, I don't want to jinx it.
This weekend's race.
Here we go, driver. We're up.
Do not want to jinx it.
Buddy, give us a good run and keep it clean. Every 10th counts now.
Definitely got through turn 3 and 4 good for the warm-up lap.
Okay, this lap counts driver.
Overshot turn 1. That might not still be all that bad. Definitely perfect in 3 and 4.
Top 10 start.
Oh,
Nothing
well,
wrong with that. We'll take it.
Well, that's what I said, but okay.
Let's take a look at the results of this session.
This is going to be interesting. It's going to be real interesting to see how this car actually feels.
Today's not just about flat-out speed. It's also about brakes, throttle control, and nerves of steel. We're just outside St. Louis.
Time to go. Good luck out there. Be ready.
Interesting, I never really liked this track. I think we did a truck race.
Green,
I think I
green,
did a truck race here.
One up high.
Back when it was St. Louis. Is this Gateway? And now they call it Worldwide Technology?
One up high.
Oh,
Clear high
okay,
if you
okay.
want it.
All right. I didn't know
One
we were
high.
going to do that. Oh, okay. So we were really fast on entry
Clear
and then
up top.
slammed on the brakes.
One up high. One on the bottom. Clear outside. One low. Clear all around. Inside now. Clear bottom. Car outside. Clear high. Car outside. Clear outside. Outside door. Clear high if you want it. Clear outside. Car high.
Well, we definitely have better drive off. That's for sure.
Car outside. One up high.
They can definitely slow down better. That's usually the case. They're usually much better at slowing down.
Stay low. Car outside. Clear outside.
They'd really let me send Kyle down in there, huh?
One up high. All clear.
Oh, okay. It continued to let me send Kyle down there.
Car high. Clear high. Outside now. Clear outside. One outside. Clear outside.
Ooh, okay, I do not want to do that again. Note to self. Note to self.
Inside now. Clear low.
Wow. Wow.
Clear low if you want it.
What was that? Did he just throw it down in there and just... I've never seen the AI go off their line like that. Like, he ran me all the way up the hill.
Inside now.
I mean, I like it
You're
because
all
that's what I
clear.
did to him, but... I mean, what have we ran? Thousands of laps at this point? That's never happened before. He just went.
Inside door. Clear inside.
And I honestly feel like they're holding me up.
One on the bottom. Clear, clear. Clear high if you want it. Outside. Clear high if you want it.
Yeah, their ability to drive
One
back
outside.
down like that needs to be adjusted.
Stay low. Clear, all clear.
It's all right. I mean, I hate to say it, but it feels like a big road course.
Car high.
I didn't mean to hit.
Clear high if you want it.
Was he in a wreck? I didn't mean to hit Bell that hard.
One outside. Stay low. We're out front, driver. Clear outside.
So what did that take us? 10 laps to catch him?
Inside now. You're all clear.
Yeah, it's a hard track to get set up for because it's very flat. It's like if Loudon and Darlington had a child. Oh my god. I thought I had my phone off, number one. I don't think the Muppets are going to be here. They have school tomorrow. And I have a feeling after the game releases on PC, I feel like that's going to be, I mean, I worry how it could be worse. Like, you've got 600 people playing the game that's been out less than a month. And you've sold less than 100,000 copies. I honestly don't know. No, I would never do half a race in like it's impossible to see. Like the scale of the hold on, I'll show you. Like the scale of the look at how big the track looks now. I mean, just the wheel movements alone, like it's like I have no idea where I am on the track. There's no way that this is the proper perception that one would have. None. It's interesting that I'm pulling away, though. I don't know how how am I shifting the car? How am I shifting the car? My hand's on the wheel. Yeah, I would love to see what those laps look outside of the cockpit. Yeah, it to me, something is not right. Well, we've got plenty of room on tires here, too. Not that I was really pushing the car, but... This is like, honestly, this is the first laps I've really pushed the car. So we'll see what these lap times are. Oh, wow. A 32.6. Like 4/10 off my fastest lap.
All right, bring it in and pit this time.
We're not going to be doing that. But I'm interested
Slow
to
down,
know when
slow
the
down.
field pits. I mean, are they pitting now?
Try to save some fuel if you can.
I think Blaney pitted. A couple cars pitted. So when are we going to hit 0?
Back it down.
Do I have to use the access road? I guess I do, right? I don't know any other way in there. They're not. Are they?
Try to coast a little if you can. Save us some fuel.
Are they using the access road? I can't see. Some of those cars look like they aren't. Uh-oh.
Back it down, back it down.
This is, uh-oh. Made a bit of a miscalculation.
Try to save some fuel if you can.
We are out. No worries, the 24 is going to go further than us. Is he going to be... He's, no way he's under power.
Back it down.
Okay. Definitely gave up some time. Definitely gave up some time doing that. But I don't see how we lose the lead on this. I mean, we had a massive lead to begin with.
We lost the lead. Let's get it back.
Who in the world stayed out longer than me? How? How would someone stay out longer than me? We were out of gas. We went one lap further than we ever even should have. There would be a caution if I had stopped.
You're clear out.
John Hunter Nemechek stayed out. And I'm going to be honest, we didn't lose a lot of time to Blaney. I'm so tempted to just see if I can turn off there. I'm going to the next time. I'm going to the next green flag stop. See what happens. Pretty irritated about him being able to go that much further. I feel like the game rubber bands way too much when, like, first and second have this huge lead. Yeah, I'm hoping for no phantom cautions either. It'll be interesting to see what happens. Because this is not going to be a track that's going to be conducive to me wrecking.
20 to go.
But at the same time,
bring it in and pit this time.
all right.
Bring it in, pit this time. Okay, make any adjustment you need.
All right, I think I know what we're going to do. We're going to try to short pit on them.
Bring it around and pit this time.
One can. One
Inside.
can right sides. As soon as we can make the full distance, which is probably going to be right about now.
Great job, you got the
Is
lead.
Blaney going to pit here?
Clear low
Is
if you
the
want
AI
it.
that smart? Yes? No.
Slow down,
No,
slow
he
down.
just, for some reason, gave me the inside line.
All right, change up the strategy and we'll do the work. Bring it in and pit this time. Bring it in.
All
this
right,
lap.
here we go.
We just lost the lead. Whoa, up driver.
I believe when you say there won't be NASCAR 26, there shouldn't be a way. No more sports games with number. Oh yeah, it just releases NASCAR. Be honest, the sales numbers, the online numbers, it looks really bad. All right, this should be trouble for somebody. It's either going to be trouble for me, or
On
it's
your
going to be
toes now.
trouble for them. I'm gonna be good. I'm gonna take the actual pit lane out. Uh-oh, they're in trouble. Blaney ain't gonna catch me, is he? Nope. Oh boy. How much? Oh boy. Now listen, there is, again, I'm just telling you from personal experience, there is no rationale to
Car
take
outside.
4 tires. None. Like, I took 2 with 15 to go.
Clear, clear.
So there's no need
Outside
for them
now.
to pit. And I imagine they're probably going to run this to like 3 laps. 3 or 4 laps. There's
Clear.
no need to take 4 tires. You could even make the case, because the tire wear was only down to 50%, some people may take fuel only. And we'll
One
know.
outside.
If they take fuel only, I might not catch them.
Clear, all clear.
That's what we'll do on the next stop. Well, on the next stop, we'll take fuel only
Car
and see what
outside.
happens.
Clear, clear. One up high.
Now, some of this is me being
You're all
faster,
clear.
but a lot of this is tires.
Outside. Clear outside. Clear outside.
The ground that I'm catching on Blaney is going to be permanent ground.
Car outside.
I will say
Clear
one
high.
thing, the way they're
One
spread
up high.
out is making the passing
Clear outside.
a lot easier than I thought it would be.
Car high. Clear.
I made an
Outside
executive
now.
decision not to cause a caution here.
Clear high. Car outside.
I could have,
Clear outside.
but I didn't.
One bottom. All clear. Clear bottom. One low. All clear. Outside now. Clear outside.
Oh my God, guys, Todd Gilliland. Todd Gilliland's in our game, guys.
One outside. Clear high.
Oh God, don't even, you know, the thing about the car tomorrow is we had those stupid wing plates that we could adjust. I still have like 4 wing
Leaders in the pits. Car outside.
So they
Clear
pitted
high
with
if
10
you
to
want
go.
10 to go this time.
We have not seen Bert yet, but we are, this is Bert watch. We're under Bert watch.
Inside door.
Oh,
Clear bottom.
oh boy. Blaney, oh boy. Blaney is still on pit lane. I don't know that Blaney is rolling yet. I think Blaney has his first pit box. Oh boy. There's Blaney, still sitting there. This is going to be our biggest problem right here, is this 4-pack.
One high.
I'm going to have to throw it in here.
One high.
Hold on. We're all right.
Clear up top. Inside. Clear, clear.
Wow, this car is amazing. Like,
Leaders
if
on
all
pit
the
road.
tracks could feel like this, I mean, I know I say they all feel the same, but it seems like the game actually does better when it comes to flatter tracks.
One outside. Clear outside.
So these cars are about to get lapped. All these cars are going to end up a lap down the rim pit lane because they waited too long to pit and they're taking 4 tires with 6 laps left to go. That is insanely poor logic.
Carlo. You're all clear.
Now, here's the real question. What is Byron going to do? Because Byron is staying out way too long. Byron is going to be a great,
5 to go now.
like, barometer for this. So Byron has stayed out so long that he is literally going to have 2 laps left on these tires. There's no way he doesn't take fuel only. Because if he does 4 tires, he's going a lap down. I would think. And he has to pit. It's not like he doesn't have to pit. So the longer he goes, the dumber this gets.
Leader is pitting.
All right. So, I don't have faith in this game. Him and Elliott are literally pitting on lap 34 of 35. Okay, so we're crossing right now. I just took the lead back.
Out in front, nice job.
There's 2 laps to go. I doubt Nemechek has pitted yet, because he hadn't before. Oh boy, this game is really bad logic. Byron is still sitting on pit lane, I think. He is. He is. He's still on pit lane, I think. I'm going to duck down here to see. Yep, there he is. My God. So you mean to tell me that he took 4 tires? He took 4 tires to run. This is fresh tires right here. It's the only reason the Corby's wagon is passing me. He took 4 tires so that he could run 1 lap at speed.
White flag right here. Stay low. Clear outside. Car high.
I was worried about that. Cody Ware's going to wreck. I don't know where Larson is, and I don't know who's in front of us, but this is not going to be pretty. So that strategy right there, I put the whole field down. I mean, Blaney's going into turn, coming out of the turn. I just won the stage. That's the dumbest. I mean, you've got to code pit logic to where if it's less than 4 laps to go, it's fuel only, unless there's some type of insane circumstance. I'm very interested to see how many cars took the wave round. It's taken forever for them to hit the line. I'm going to be in turn 3 by the time they hit the start-finish line. There we go.
Open this time.
Top 5 lap down.
Pit, here's the changes we're making. Let us know if you want to switch them up. Okay, we're
going to make this thing even faster.
Here we come, fellas. Be ready.
All right. I'd love for it to stay green.
Pace cars off.
So Byron took the wave around to get his lap back, but that doesn't excuse the stupidity.
1 high. Outside door. We'll get the lead back. Stay focused. We're out front, driver.
Okay. Part of me wants to see how bad I can make this.
Stay low. Inside now. Clear low if you want it. All clear. Car low. Clear low. Inside door. Clear inside. Car low. Clear bottom.
Actually, we're going to be okay with even stuff here, I think. But I do have a little bit of a trick up my sleeve. I think it's 10 to go where the car really starts to take off. What's interesting is in the first run, they pulled away a little bit. And they're not, I mean, I guess they're staying with me. I just overshot this turn. We're all right.
Inside now. We just lost the lead. Out in front, nice job. Stay high.
I was trying to give him room and just slammed the wall.
Clear.
Oh, and hit Larson.
One bottom. Clear inside. Inside door. Clear inside.
It's weird that they're taking turns leading laps like that, but okay. I'm glad they're taking turns, because in a minute, it's going to be pretty much all the Fun Pops car.
Inside. Clear low. Car outside.
I'm hoping to get them both down the straightaway.
Car outside. Great job. You got the lead. Clear outside.
Really keeping an eye on these left sides. The plan is to take two cans and right sides only. That should buy us about 3 seconds. I don't see him getting below 80, like 85%. Well, obviously I see him getting below 85%. I don't see him getting below 75%. We should be able to do that twice. And then see how the last green run, if it stays green, see how the last one kind of figures itself out. As long as we can get to lap 18 or 19, we'll be okay. Kind of like our pit window here. And those right sides are running so cold I don't think they're going to have much wear. I mean, I'm driving about as hard as I can right now, and they're only getting up to the 180s on the outside, 170s. About as hard as I can take this turn, and we didn't crest 185. It's about as hard as I can take that turn. Still don't clear 182. So they are pitting really, really early. So the problem with pitting here is there's a 95 lap cycle, so they're putting themselves at a real detriment here to not to have to pit again with like 5 to go. I don't know why you wouldn't at least try. I get you can't make it to, 20, but you really don't want to pit before lap 18 at this point, because you're not. It's going to be really hard to make up those 5 laps that you need. So you're just erroneously pitting at this point. Oh boy, they all took 4.
One low.
So they are going to be probably a little faster right here.
You're all clear? Bring it in and pit this time. Back it down. Car inside. Clear, clear.
We had a good run there.
You're low.
I'm not going to pass him. I'm just going to push him. Actually, I didn't mean to get to him.
Car inside. Clear inside. Car low. Clear low if you want it.
Jeez, that was almost a disaster.
Slow down, slow down. Okay, make any adjustment you need. All right, bring it in and pit this time. Try to save some fuel if you can. Car low, clear inside.
All right, so we made it to 20, that's good. I think the 20 is actually staying out, which is strange, but whatever.
Back it down. Inside door. Clear low.
Cody Ware driving slow as anything. I really didn't get to see the lead we had, so I guess we'll see when we come out. Actually, let me take a look real quick. Let me go to live. Come on, boys. We had about, I just paused it, we had about a straightaway. Yeah, we had about a whole turn lead, so.
Careful when you merge in now.
Oh, he pitted with me. Oh boy. He pitted with me. Oh boy. Oh boy. He definitely took 4. I mean, they should technically be taking 4. I took 4. No way. Did I not have it set on right sides? I could have swore I had it set for right sides only. I guess because I clicked off of it. That's really odd, though. I could have. I can't go back and look, but I could have sworn I had right sides only.
One up high. Clear high if you want it.
Oh, there's no sense in saving now. I had kind of saved tires. So we'll run these down and probably won't be as hard on them because we're not in traffic and we're not racing anybody. The next time, we're definitely taking 2. Really need to make it to lap 60.
One on the
Chad
bottom.
realizes I'm here.
Clear inside.
I did. Yeah, sometimes I forget it resets. Thanks for going back. Gonna get a little wall here. Not too bad. I guess the 20 lost a lot of ground.
One bottom. Clear, all clear. Car outside. Clear high.
No. Jeez, this game sometimes. I really thought that little nudge was gonna cause Cody Ware to wreck.
Car high. Clear up top. Car outside.
Boy, Zane Smith, huh? Back-to-back really bad races. Yeah, the steak nuggets must have really... Maybe he was feeling sick because he had them. And then that's why he really struggled to save the car. But he got it together. The curly fries got it together. I'm just thinking if we're running 32-second laps and Bell is 5th place, basically 14 seconds back, that means I've got half the track on him. And I'm sorry, we're just trying to get to lap 40 actually. And from there, 60. What's crazy is this is a track I was worried about. And right now, there's no real need to be worried.
Outside.
All right, I'm going to have to make an executive decision here to not just throw this car in there.
One up high. Clear all around. Car inside. Clear low. Inside. One inside. 3 wide.
Are you serious?
You're all clear.
Is this game really serious?
Pit road is open. Need to adjust the stop.
I mean, really? Like, this is the stupidity. We're gonna do 4 because it's a caution now.
Pitting now, fellas. Let's get a nice smooth stop.
But we definitely won't do it on the next run.
Coming to the green.
So we had what, 8?
Be ready now.
So these cars here, and these are quality cars. Is
Car
the
low.
real frustrating part. I don't really think anybody had anything for us, but Blaney, Byron,
Clear all around. Inside door.
Of
bottom.
the
Three wide.
Of
Three
the
wide.
cars that could have competed.
1 on the bottom. 3 wide. Outside
Of
door.
the cars that could have competed.
Clear low.
My God, like this was them.
We're out front, driver. Clear outside.
Yeah, I've met Richard a bunch of times. When I worked with James, Richard and James were really good friends. So I got to meet Richard, I don't know, like 50 times. Funny story about Richard. I was not with James at this time. But before that, we were at Watkins Glen, and there was a guy that was coming up to get Richard's autograph over and over and over and over. And I remember it's the only time I've ever seen any athlete, and I know people don't like to call drivers athletes, but whatever. Only time I've ever seen an athlete look at a guy and be like, you know what, I'm done signing for you for the day. He literally looked at this guy and was like, okay, like this is enough for you. I've signed a bunch of cars. I'm not here to just do a personal autograph signing. I thought it was pretty cool that Richard did that. But yeah, Richard's obviously a legend. You know, I always joke that, you know, James would sit there and, you know, do things that, I mean, you got to remember, my time in the Cup Series, we were obviously in a different era than what James was, and James would always ask me, you know, when we would disagree on how to set up a car, you know, how many times did I beat Richard Petty? And I, you know, it's a valid point, but, you know, a lot of times the things James wanted to do to race cars weren't going to work in 2010 because they worked in 1970. But you know, to this day, we had a disagreement at Daytona, and he looked me dead in the eye and said, "How many times did you beat Richard Petty?" And then I was like, "None." And he was like, "All right, so we're gonna do it my way then." And I just laughed and said, "Okay, we will tape this car up your way." And that's literally what we were doing. We were taping up a car, and I mean, at that point I had taped up countless race cars. Never in my life had I seen somebody tape a car up this way, but he wanted it taped up a certain way because in 1964 he beat Richard Petty at the Richmond Fairgrounds with a car taped up like that, and therefore that's what we were gonna do that day. Yeah, I love the Petty blue. I mean, it's just an awesome color. You know, I don't know how much I believe the story about, you know, we couldn't afford paint, so we were mixing colors together. But I will also say, you know, in my understanding of NASCAR, Richard may not have been the best driver ever. You know, Richard may have been in the best position ever. I have a feeling, you know, if you could go back in time and give a lot of those other drivers support that Richard got from a manufacturer, you know, probably wouldn't be winning races by a million laps. But that's the way it was. Can't change it now. Cannot change it now. But yeah, Richard's a really cool guy. If you ever get to meet him, have him sign something for you. Dude's got a beautiful signature. You know, it's you know, as somebody that collects signed memorabilia, and there's those cars that were pitting, that stopped were pitting. It's pretty cool that our sport's, you know, basically two most notable athletes or drivers, Petty and Earnhardt, have probably two of the most beautiful signatures of all athletes. So Yeah, Richard. I mean, Richard. You know, synonymous with STP. You know, if you think about other sports and maybe you connect Brady to the Patriots or Manning to the Colts. You know, they also went on other teams. Everybody connects Richard Petty to the Cowboy hat in the STP 43. Everybody connects Dale to the number 3 in Goodrich. Everybody connects Jeff to the 24 in DuPont, even though it was Exalta for the tail end there and AARP and all that other stuff. So I have a feeling we're gonna hurt this field here. I'm really shocked that all those cars stayed out. I have somewhere. I have. Oh yeah. I don't think I ever got anything signed by Danica. I really wasn't a fan. And at that point, it would have been weird because I think I've told you. They had bought the hauler from Nemco, and they came down, and they needed to get the keys. I don't know, like Dale Jr. and Nemco have a really, I don't want to say a strange history, but Joe and John Hunter and Dale always had, a really good connection. So it carried through even after Dale passed away to Dale Jr., and they would kind of go back and forth with equipment. And plus, Joe kept his stuff in extremely pristine condition. And I remember they needed to come down and get keys, and it was weird. Danica was weird to deal with. She really, my one interaction with her, and yeah, she was just weird. She's very arrogant to me, and all she really needed was to come in the hauler and get a set of keys. I would have given it to her. I would have went down there if I'd have known. But yeah, I definitely have a couple carfuls of sheet metal over here, so. But which Rusty Hood would that be? I'm hoping, selfishly, that it's the black and gold Miller Lite hood. But I guess the Miller Time hoods were just as cool. Rusty and Miller have a good connection too. I mean, they pretty much, even when he went on his own team and had Steven and Brendan Gaughan run in, I think they had Miller highlight cars. So the Miller and Wallace connection stayed for a long time. It's the blue Miller. Okay, yeah, those are cool paint schemes too. So that was probably like late 90s. Or is it one of the, and this would be awesome as one of the Dodges. Those Dodges, those Avengers were awesome looking race cars. We got to be getting close, boys. Yeah, we are. All right, we're gonna do two tires here on this one. Oh God, I just sent it down in there. I think my least favorite paint scheme that Rusty ever ran was that stupid Elvis car. Oh, Dale Jarrett, the UPS hood. I think I've got a piece of Dale Jarrett's UPS when he went with Michael Wolfsburg Racing. I was never a big Dale Jarrett fan. I don't know why, just never was. It's funny because once we got into racing, we would use Yates engines, and James's last year, I want to say
this time.
Doug came down. I want to say Doug came down and gave us all like custom valve covers. I still have it. It's a pretty cool little
Outside.
piece.
Clear outside. Slow down, slow down. Outside door. Clear high if you want it.
That the Tide paint scheme is one of my favorite paint schemes of all time. I think they had the Mountain Spring. I think Ricky ran a Mountain Spring car
You're low on
that
fuel.
looked like absolutely incredible. I remember Stenhouse tried a throwback paint scheme to the Tide car, and it looked nothing like it. And I was like, what an embarrassment.
Whoa, up driver.
Okay, this is gonna be.
Car outside.
You know
Three
what?
wide.
Discretion needs to be
One
the better part
outside.
of valor. It wasn't. It wasn't.
Car outside.
I sent it. That's okay though.
Clear
We're
all
still
around.
good.
Try to coast a little if you can.
All right, we're
let us
coming
know what you
to
need,
pit
bud.
road here. We're gonna do 2 right sides.
Bring it in this lap, bud.
Oh god. Oh god.
Inside door.
I was
Clear
either
low if
gonna
you
run
want
over LaJoy or pit. It was gonna be one of the two.
Back it
All right,
down.
hold on. Hold still. We can make it
Car
right.
high.
We can make it right.
Car low.
We didn't even really gain anything there. But I definitely didn't want to run over him and push him back into the racetrack. So that kind of balanced out. I really want to think about how long this pit stop is.
We lost the lead. Let's get it back.
It should be like 12 seconds, right? 11 seconds? 12 seconds? $11.5. So we
Leaders on the
gained
pits.
2 seconds on pit lane. Might have lost a little time on that. Didn't realize we were gonna almost spin on exit.
One outside.
But I hate to break it to you. This
Three
now
wide. Out in front. Nice job.
now it actually
They're
it's
outside.
actually turning better because it's got those worn left sides.
Car inside.
Okay. I was smart there.
high.
See, I could have done
Clear
it,
low
but
if you want
I
it.
didn't.
Clear. Car outside.
Oh yeah. Those
door.
right sides only are the ticket.
3 wide. Clear high if you want it.
More so because we made those front spring changes. The left front really doesn't matter as much. What matters is the right rear.
Inside.
Like the right rear is all our drive off. Like
Car
from
high.
here on exit.
Clear low if you want it.
That's why the car is so fast.
Clear up top.
Be interesting to see what the fall off is. I'd love to get out and by myself and see what a fast lap here would be.
1 high.
'Cause I have a feeling we might be faster on old rights than we were on the new ones.
Clear, all clear.
The problem is we're just not catching cars by ourselves. Well, there was 4/10, or no, that was
Outside.
400,
1 bottom.
400th
Three
off our
wide.
fastest lap.
You're all
So
clear.
that tells me something, and we were in traffic to do that.
Inside. Clear inside.
All right, let's try to lay one down here and see. The Muppets also could have came in and read the room and decided to chill out. And we caught some draft on this lap.
Car inside.
And that was that was 600ths off our fastest lap.
Clear inside. One outside. Clear high.
On 50% right sides.
One high. Clear high if you want it.
I mean, they would just make a complaint about the difficulty, but the problem is, you know, the difficulty's been the same all year. So I don't know how you can go from like one extreme. These cars
Car
might
outside.
be pitting. They are. So these
Clear
cars
low.
that stayed out on the first stop are pitting now,
All clear.
which means they can't go all the way. So they've really screwed themselves. They might have to stop one additional time. You see, I'm going to go... It's going to be close either way. They might have to stop again. So the plan here is going to be when we do pit, we're going to take 4 this time.
All right, bring it in and pit this time. Let us know what adjustments you need.
All right, we can't take lefts. I was going to say, if I could just take lefts, I would just take lefts.
Back it down, back it down.
But we'll come in this time. We'll take 4, and then we're going to run
Car
probably,
outside.
what, like 5 to 10 laps, and then come
3
back
wide.
in to do
Clear
right
high if
sides
you want it.
only. Or actually, we'll just do fuel only. Well, I guess if we're in there for one cam, we might as well take the right sides. But that'll minimize time on pit lane, and again, I would hope that these AI cars won't take 4, but they've done nothing to show us that they wouldn't. Yeah, the fact that there's 700 people playing this game on the first off week of the season is nuts. I will say one thing, it's not feeling as good as it was now, but I mean, we're also going through 2 full fuel runs on these tires. Is that accurate? Are you really being serious? There's
Clear high.
300 people online right now in the
Outside
game. 300 people?
Clear up top.
Oh my goodness, this game's close. Where is Chastain is what I want to know. See the orange car like 4 cars ahead? Gotta be. We are dominating this race, like, in a way that is not even enjoyable. Yeah, and you know what? Somebody mentioned to me in the comment section today was, I wonder how much them having to get the game out on PC impacted them not being able to put together patches. Because this is the longest we went without a patch.
Clear outside.
I'm hoping they hold off, because, I mean, if they can go what? Oh, yeah, we're completely tight now. I mean, if they can hold off a handful more days, then I won't have to worry about an issue with my season.
Car high.
That's a legit lap
Clear
on
outside.
fifth. I think Elliott's going to pit here. No?
One inside. Car outside. Clear inside. Clear up top.
Now the question is, how is the game going to rubber band this? So we're going to be like 2 laps short, I think.
Bring it in and pit this time.
Well, we're not going to do that. It's going to be so close that I might even consider trying to save you. Where are we going to run out? Cody
Slow
Ware
down, slow
just
down.
pitted. We definitely pitted with Ware the last time. We might be all right. We might be able to stretch
Try
it
to
on
save
fuel.
some fuel if you can.
We really need to make it to lap 73. I'm going to still stream. I might just do a career mode. I won't do 100% races, though. That'd be insane.
Whoa, up driver. Outside door.
When
Clear.
are we going to... Okay, we might have 73 in here. We definitely got 72, and we're still not going to run out.
Try to coast a little if you can. Save us some fuel.
No, I
Car
can't
high.
risk it. I can't risk it. That's too much.
All right, let us know what you need, bud. Bring it in.
All right,
Hit this
4
time.
cans, and then we'll adjust
high
our
if you
fuel
want it.
when we get out here to see when we're going to stop again or if. Oh, no, this is the same as before.
Slow down, slow down. Car inside.
Oh, thanks, Corey. I'm not on PC, and we can't cross-play. I mean, if I could, if I would, for sure, but unfortunately, there's just no... Oh, man, you know what we should have done? We should have done 1 can and 2... Well, I guess we would have never been able to make lefts. See, this is why you need to be able to change lefts and rights, 2 tires. Because if we could have done that, what I would have done is came in this lap, took left sides in 1 can, and then ran enough fuel to where I could... I mean, we're going to be right on the cusp anyway. I would have ran just enough to come back in, because you'd have to pit twice, and then take the left sides in 1 can.
Stay on your blend line.
That way you're staggering everything. Let's see what it says. Eek. I guess we're 1 lap to the good. But all those fast cars like Billy and Larson, they've all got to pit again. They might have already pitted based on what's there. How is our car's 1 minute? How is Logano 56? Okay, whatever. This must be all those cars pitting again.
1 high.
And they'll still have to stop 1 more time.
Clear outside.
This is bad. This might be the worst logic
Outside.
they've ever had.
3 wide.
They're all going to have to
Clear
stop
high if you
again, except maybe Busher, Bell, Logano. These cars don't have to stop again, but everybody else is going to have to stop again.
Car inside.
Well, I guess technically we would have to as well. So you know what?
High.
Let's do this. How big of a lead do we? How big of a gap do we have on Busher?
Clear inside.
Once Busher
20 to go
pits, which should be any second. Busher's on pit lane. All right.
All right, bring it in and pit this time. Change up the strategy and we'll do the work.
We're going to do... Is it really not tell us we can't get enough fuel? All right. One more lap. See, this... I would have really liked splitting it up this way. Because we do have to stop twice. I thought we were going to be okay, but we're
Back it down, back it down.
So now the Busher's lapped.
Okay, make any adjustment you need. Bring it in this lap, bud.
And we know that we're good on left sides for a full fuel run.
Clear low if you want it. One high.
This is going to work
Back
out
it down.
perfect. We're going to pit
Clear
here.
high.
I'm probably not going to have to deal with these lap cars too much.
One low.
This is right when I would
Clear low
not
if
want
you
to
want
be dealing with them.
3 wide. Clear high. One low.
I take that back. We're definitely dealing with them.
Clear inside. Let us know what adjustments you need.
Okay, perfect. One can,
bring
right
it in
sides
and pit
only.
this
Let's
time.
go. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Got too much of it.
Slow down, slow down.
So we might actually be pitting with those cars that pitted before. Boy, imagine the game puts out a caution now just to screw with me. A single car spin. Just imagine if it did that. As soon as I get back on the track, it just does a single car wreck just to mess with me. I don't think we're even going to lose the lead on this. All right, boys. In and out. Let's go. 8 seconds is what we're looking for, boys. 8 seconds. Come on. 8 seconds, boys. That's good. Good job, boys. Good job.
You're clear out.
Didn't even lose the lead. On pit lane. Don't know if we're going to lose it. No, we're good. We're good. Look at that. Absolute golden. Absolutely golden.
Inside. 3 wide.
Oh, yeah. If it spins somebody, the
Clear
game
inside.
is definitely rigged. If it spins somebody, yeah, because there's Blaney. So there's that whole group of cars that stayed out. So we kind of just pitted with them. But now they had obviously way less gas than we did. So they're now good to go the rest of the way like we are. But everybody else has to pit again. It would be smart to pit now and do what I did. But I don't think the AI knows to take 2 tires. I really don't.
Outside door. Car outside. 3 wide.
And now that we're out on fresh
Clear
tires,
high.
these cars are on old
Clear.
tires. So we're just running them over. I will say, we got a whole bunch of clean track now. Keep an eye on my mirror for stupidity. At this point, the game would literally have to spin a car that just came. It literally would have to spin Alex Bowman, who just came off pit lane. There's no way. There's no way the game does this. There's no way the game spins Bowman for this to happen. None. Yeah, if it did, I'm shutting the stream off and making a video. I mean, this would be absurd on the highest order. And what's sad about this is, like, I'm trying. I mean, I'm probably running. Yeah, I mean, I'm running 4/10 off my fastest lap. Bowman has a fast car.
One inside. Clear inside.
Bowman has a fast car. It's just that pit strategy was so stupid. And we're getting passed by whoever just came out of the pits. I think that's Bubba.
Ten to go now.
All right, those leaders should be pitting within 3 laps. So if it's going to happen, it's going to happen in the next 3 to 4 laps.
One outside. Clear outside. One low.
I mean, this car has not put a... you know what? I'm going to blame it on me hitting the curb. But at the same time...
One inside. Clear bottom. Car high. Clear high if you want it.
I'm going to run a safer line just because. I think a big part of the AI's issue here is how they catch slow cars and pass them. Okay, are we really going to split
Car outside.
Carson here?
Clear.
I'm pretty sure they might be pitting. So it is going to go through a full cycle.
Outside. Clear high. Outside. 3 wide.
I really thought he was going to clear him.
Clear high if you want it. One bottom. Clear inside.
I mean, it's not like they're slow. It's just they got awful strategy.
Car low. Clear low.
Really, Alex? You're just going to pass me like that, huh?
Stay high. Clear inside. One inside.
I mean, it's
Clear
probably
inside.
2 laps down on Bubba. All these cars would have to pit.
Outside door. Clear high.
Okay, when is the 22 pitting? I'm pretty sure I can see the 6.
One One high. Clear high. One high.
Oh god, oh god, oh god, Chase Briscoe's pitting, I think.
Clear outside.
Nope. So I just gotta go get these guys on my own then, right? No, they're pitting. There's the 6 on pit lane.
Outside door. Clear all around.
I don't slam on the brakes because I figured he was going to cut down.
Car outside. Clear outside.
22's on pit lane. That leaves the 9 and the 17. And I think I can see the 17.
One outside. 3 wide.
Isn't that the 17 up high?
2 to go now. Outside. Clear outside.
Yeah, a big part of the reason they're slow here is because of how they handle the lap.
Outside door.
Like, there's no way that I should be passing Red Dick because Buscher's going so
Clear
slow.
high.
So this is all just, I think the 9's on pit lane. Yep. So now it's just going to be how many laps do I put the field down? Because
One more
Buscher's
time,
yet to
One
pit.
more time. Straight and smooth.
So Buscher's going to pit with 1 to go? Or somehow is he just going to make it? The 30, they literally pitting on the white flag lap. The 66. These cars all pitted on the white flag lap.
Won that stage, there's 10 points.
What's wild about that is Briscoe did that. Now we got to wait forever for the field to catch up. Why did that happen? Why did he just fly past me? Why is this happening? The race is over. These cars should not be passing me to get their laps back. I'm gonna get hit.
Pit road's open this time. You want to make any changes here?
So why are they pitting if they... Oh my god, it's so stupid. They just pitted. We just saw Blaney on pit lane.
We're pitting now, fellas. Here we come.
So now, rather than take the wave around and try to salvage the race...
Coming to the green.
I mean, I get Buscher,
10
Logano,
away.
and Elliott doing it because they just pitted. But no one else
Go, go, go.
should have even...
One high.
Whatever. Can't even make sense of it.
Car high.
Boy, the way
High
it
if you
draws those shadows is so bad. Watch down the front stretch how it draws waving shadows.
One low. Clear low. Clear inside.
Watch this. Watch these shadows down the front stretch drawing waves. Why? Why is that happening? That is so annoying. And it's right in front of my car.
Outside.
Is it really going to do that the whole rest of the race now because the sun doesn't
Clear high if you
move?
want it.
Oh my, it is. It's going to do it the whole... Look at how bad... Who tests this game? And it looks like there's a worm snaking down the front stretch.
Car low. Clear low if you want it. One low. Clear inside.
I mean, I'm waiting for 10 to go.
Car inside. Clear all around.
I almost ran Denny over for some reason. No, I don't believe this is going to be optimized properly for PC, because they can't even set limitations
Inside.
for consoles. You know, that's
Clear
all
low if
this
you want
is. It's just set your shaders. You know, your lighters and your shaders aren't set to go far enough up the track. So it's basically drawing
One
the
low.
track as I come.
Clear low if you want it.
You know, it's an issue that games dealt with in the
Inside.
90s. You know, they didn't have enough memory
Clear
to
low.
draw the track before you got there. Like, drawing the whole track was a problem. Here,
Car inside.
obviously, the game can
Clear
draw
all
the whole
around.
track, but it can't do the lighting.
Car outside.
So you're stuck with this. Which honestly it's hip. You know, I hate to say it. Like
Car
I
low.
hate to say it. It makes you dizzy. Like, it's making
Clear
me
bottom.
dizzy to see it. And
One
when
high.
cars are around it, it's very difficult. It's like your eye is drawn to it.
Clear all around.
So I literally almost wrecked down there because you know, your eye is attracted to movement. It is. So I'm watching these lines, you know, draw in front of me, while also trying to pay attention to what else is going on. I don't know how to get away from it. In 2 laps, I should run down Bell.
One bottom. Clear, clear.
Just got to find a safe place to pass him.
Car outside. All clear. Car outside.
Maybe he'll get hypnotized by the shading.
Clear outside. One low. Clear bottom.
All right, that's it. We have lapped the top 5. They should start pitting here shortly. We are going to definitely get out ahead of this and do 2 tires, you know, on the first go round. Need to get to 160. I have to start saving fuel to do it. I think we just about did it. I mean, I've been letting off really early, but still. I don't know how to save fuel more than this. I don't know who plays this game and doesn't say, like, hey, this is really, like, annoying. So they are starting to pit. We literally are going to go another 4 laps.
Bring it around and pit this time.
I've heard so many bad things about the paint shop, but I haven't even been in it. I mean, if you go back to like NASCAR 94, it had a pretty full pit shop, like a suite of what you could do. I mean, it's not like other servers have to download your car. That's the big thing before, you know, if they didn't have your car file, they weren't able to see your car. They just get the generic car. You know, the other thing is the frame rates and everything would get better if there were cars that went out of the race.
All right, change up the strategy and we'll do the work.
All right, here we go.
Bring it in and pit this time.
Right side's 2 cans.
Slow down, slow down. Try to save some fuel if you can.
Oof, that's brutal. Can you get that lightning bolt off the side of the car? There's a lightning bolt I could never get off the driver's side. If we get through a full fuel run here, I'm going to take 4, and then we'll do this again. We should gain, like, massive time on the field doing this.
Stay on the blend line now.
Like a diabolical amount of time. Elliott is a minute and 1 second behind.
Car inside. Clear low.
The 17 is rolling off pit lane. 22 is exiting 2. we may see the 17 on this run. 17 may be right there. I guess we're looking for the 9 first.
Car outside. Clear outside.
Now, I guess if the game was going to have one of its magic cautions, it would happen after all these cars exited the pit.
Outside now.
It's going to be interesting to see what the 77
One
does.
inside.
I would hope he doesn't cut up like
Clear
he
up
just
top.
did.
Inside. Clear inside. One bottom. Clear low.
All right, we got to be smart right here.
One low.
Oh,
Clear inside. Inside now. One outside. Still there. Clear up top.
shouldn't playoff races have a number of cars that qualified for the playoff round race? Yeah, I mean, I've thought the same thing. Like, I guess it would be easier, but I guess not. I don't know.
Car outside.
I mean, I've also thought to myself, why bother shopping? You know, why not cut it down to 20? You know,
Outside.
You know what I mean? Like,
All clear.
I really had to throw the car down and then really did it. You know, you could literally start at like 20, 18, 16, and just start eliminating 2 at a time. All right, where is the 9? Now remember, this is the one time the car does kind of fade a bit at the end of a run, but... I tell you what, those lines doing that makes this so distracting. It's like so hard at my marks because there's just stuff wiggling all over the track. So at least we know the 3 of them are on the front stretch.
One outside. Outside now. Clear outside. Clear high. 1 on the bottom. Clear low. Car outside. Clear high.
You can just diamond this thing so easy. I'm definitely going to count the laps down because that shading is like making my eyes cross. Is it bothering anybody else or is it just me?
One low. Clear inside. Car outside. Clear outside. One high. Clear high if you want it.
You guys are making me nervous about the stream. Is it? Oh, are we still here? Am I still here? Alright. I know this is when it starts to light, like this is always the time I hit the wall, and I'm the one sitting here. But on the plus side, I do believe I'm maybe the first one.
Outside
And
door.
how many people have streamed 100% seasons on
Clear
YouTube
outside.
with any NASCAR games?
One on the bottom.
Yeah, I almost ran in the back of them. Thank God I didn't.
Clear low.
Some of these cars should start pitting.
Inside now. Clear.
We are one to the good, so... I feel like this is the first time we haven't let the Fun Pops car down. I feel like usually we bring this car out and it's not good.
Car inside. Clear bottom. Clear inside. Car outside.
It's almost a wreck right there, too.
Clear.
Imagine the wreck would be me lapping second place. Alright, I gotta pit in 4 laps. I'm gonna stay away. Yeah, this is the most dominant race we've had. I really don't know how the AI can be so competitive. I mean, we haven't changed it. It's whatever it is the whole season. And I feel like it's been competitive up until now. This is just...
Car high.
I mean, I know that the tire wear
Clear outside.
rate has something to do with it, but my goodness. And we might have the whole field 2 laps down. Because I'm going to do that same thing again. Like, there's no reason
Bring it in
that
this
they
lap,
can't... I hate to say it, but in a way, like, there's no reason that the game couldn't do 2 tires because I'm doing it. Like, in real life, this is real life. These cars would see what's working and start trying to copy it. Not just sit there and get dominated. And the fact that no one's trying it is unreal.
Car outside. You're low on fuel. Clear, all clear. Outside door. Clear high. Whoa, up driver.
All right, we're pitting this lap.
Try to save some fuel if you can. Slow down, slow down.
This pit road gets so narrow, you know? Well, they wanted me to win last week, too, or yesterday, too. I mean, it's like they want to lull me to sleep. We might not lose the lead on this. We didn't. I don't think we lost it last time either, though. It's so much better coming off pit lane on 2 tires, but it actually doesn't affect it too much in the actual race. We've got a bunch of clean track ahead of us.
Car low. Clear inside.
I'm not even going to try the roval. I think the roval is just going to be collateral damage. I mean, the game really seems to struggle with intricate turns, and the roval has a bunch of them, so... If I can't do good at Watkins Glen, we have no hope. Yeah, the sleep number 400. It feels like we haven't even had a caution outside of the stage breaks.
1 bottom. Clear low.
Oh God, is that true? It makes Chicago seem like it's okay, because Chicago was awful.
Inside now.
Austin Dillon is on fresh tires.
Clear inside.
So I suppose, by nature, if he was ever going to hang with me, now would be the time. I wouldn't say that. That was one of the worst football games of all time.
Car inside. Clear.
All right, we're aiming for lap 200. And then we'll pit again for just right sides. God, that it's like the fake sun glare is so ridiculously bad. I almost want to keep a car in front of me to focus on that car going on the front stretch rather than that stupid shader.
One on the bottom. Clear low if you want it.
See, it's not that bad if Dylan's driving into it.
One up high. Clear, clear.
$12 laps of fuel left, I hope. 11. I mean, you know, NASCAR is different when it comes to numbers because, you know, the drivers have really have a more personal connection with that number. Sponsors have a, you know, connection to that number. But, you know,
clear up top. Car low.
I can understand the case for, you know, retiring the 3. I mean, you know, anything that happens during an event like that. I mean, even go to like Adam Petty and stuff. It should be taken into consideration. But the problems are twofold. Number one, they didn't do it for so long. So retiring a number is really more up to the team than anything else. Like at this point, it would be difficult for NASCAR to step in and say, you know, we're going to force you to run a different number. You know, so it's kind of more like you just have to accept that's what the lineage of the number you have is, and good or bad, you got to go deal with it. Inside. I don't think they're ever going to get to a point where they, you know, stop using a number altogether. If they were going to stop using anybody's, it probably would have been, you know, somebody like Gordon or, you know, Jimmy Johnson or Richard Petty. I don't think anybody would have complained with any of those guys.
Car outside. Clear low if you want it. 1 inside. Clear low if you want it.
There's 2 laps for Blaney.
Clear up top. Clear inside. Car low. Inside now. Clear low if you want it. Car low. Clear low if you want it.
I'm hoping he doesn't wreck that.
Car outside. Outside now. Clear high if you want it.
Yeah, those shadows just mess with me too bad. It's really annoying to look at. It might be different watching it, but racing it, my gosh. You might as well have the wall moving.
1 bottom.
When's Larson get registered as 2 down? Hasn't happened.
Clear, clear. 1 outside. Clear high if you want it.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that's in both sports too, but, you know, in NASCAR, the thing is, it's really not Dale's number. It was Richard Childress' number. You know, it just, Dale made it what it is. So I really can't fault him for, you know, wanting his grandson to run the 3. Just obviously the optics aren't that good when Austin's not that great of a driver, unfortunately.
Outside now.
All right, one more pit stop and we're done, boys. Well, after this current stop one. I mean, Austin's definitely better than Ty, but I don't know how much that says.
Inside door.
Some of these cars should be pitting.
Clear bottom. 1 outside. Clear outside. Outside door.
Wow. Most of our runs me over for nothing to do. I hate to say it, I'm tempted to take 2 again. All we need to do is make it to lap 200.
One low. Bring it around a bit this time.
We will not be doing that. Imagine if you listen to that and you have to pit a whole extra time. Are you wide? Made it work.
Clear bottom. Back it down, back it down. Car outside.
We're at the tail end of this run.
Clear outside. Car low. Clear low. Try to save some fuel if
I guess
you can.
Busher pitted.
Bring it in, pit this time. All right, let us know what you need, bud.
All right, we're going to risk it, boys. We're going to risk it on this stop. And then on the next one, we're going to take 4.
Inside now. Clear bottom.
Yeah, I really thought Cody Ware was going to wreck off that. So this is going to be 2 cycles.
Back it down.
Oh, we're running out.
Try to coast a little if you can. Save us
It's
some
going to
fuel.
be 2 cycles on these left sides. So it's going to be interesting to see how that works. But then the last stop, we'll definitely take 4. So basically all we're doing is building our cushion now, rather than at the end. Because I'm not ruling out something stupid happening.
You're clear out.
Busher got his lap back. Busher has went a lap down. No, I never did anything on an IndyCar. I had a very small window where I could have went. I was friends with Jacques. I could have went over to do some of the Formula E, but I didn't. Wow. I don't think it likes these 60% tires, I'm gonna be honest. We might have fudged up. I hate to say it, it's actually turning better than it was before.
Outside. 3 wide. All clear.
Uh-oh.
Car low.
Somebody was smoking down the backstretch.
Clear low if you want.
I gotta bring up my lap time. This is so silly.
One high. 3 wide. Clear high if you want it.
I am a 10th off. Yeah, the Formula E is actually really fun to watch because I mean, the strategy is what makes the racing fun. So I've got basically 60% or less right sides, and we're going to run back-to-back 0.2 off my fastest lap.
Car inside.
And as the
Clear bottom.
Muppets would say, and I don't know what I was going to say. It literally just slipped my mind twice. Probably because I'm so hypnotized
Clear
by
outside.
these shaders.
3 wide. Clear high if you want it.
This thing is really driving weird.
Inside now. All clear.
I will say the Formula E that I've seen, they don't do the best job of explaining it. I am in awe at how good this car runs on these old tires.
Outside door. Clear high.
If it was going to do something stupid, it would happen in the next maybe 5 laps. Because that would catch the other cars before, those other cars that have to come in that are off sequence. They're going to have to pit twice. So I do really see the game doing something about that. Maybe one of these cars in front of me just randomly spins.
Car outside. Car outside. All clear. Inside. Clear bottom.
The fastest car's on the high side because got my braking points all messed up.
One on the bottom. Clear inside.
Okay. So Allgaier passes me. Smokes off the other side of his tire. And he's in last.
Clear high if you want it. One bottom. Clear low if you want it.
Apple has unlimited money, so believe it. And F1 has never really caught on here.
Outside now. 3 wide.
I really don't want to start
Car
forcing
outside.
this stuff.
Outside now. Clear outside.
Because I know the game is just itching for me to give it a reason to have a caution. As we put Logano a second lap down.
Inside. Clear low. Inside door.
That's insane.
Clear. Car outside. Clear high.
And it's only going to get worse because they got to stop again. I mean, so do we, but they're going to have to stop another time. So anyone that pits before 220 has to pit as an additional time. And we have
Clear
gained
inside.
at least 8 seconds. At least 8 seconds by taking 2. Which we might have been able to do in the last run, but I'm not going to do that. Not gonna be that mean to the game. We're gonna take 4. Don't fret. I just want to see how many cars don't make it to 22 or lap 220.
Car low. Outside door. Clear low.
Yeah,
Clear
Richard's
outside.
old. That's weird. That's weird. Car just sailed off and never turned.
Outside door.
Super close there, but didn't touch him.
Clear high. One outside. 3 wide. You're all clear? Clear up top.
So there are some. Oh, there are some takers. I don't know who, but this car is that car right there. Who's ever on pit lane is not going to be good to go all the way. Is Bert? We haven't seen Bert the whole race. Bert needs a new crew chief. I think there's 2 cars on pit lane here. There are. Oh, God, that's Larson and Blaney. Larson and Blaney have to stop again. I don't know what it's doing to my front tires
All right,
going
bring
down
it
in there.
this time.
I don't know maybe if the left front isn't sticking or not, but we're definitely sliding more.
Slow down, slow down.
Let's see when we're going to run out. I'd like to get some insurance here.
Whoa, up driver. 1 high. Clear high if you want it. Outside door. Clear high if you want it.
22 is on pit lane. We're going to go 1 more. Just to make sure something silly. We get a green-white checkered. God only knows.
Slow down, slow down. You're low on fuel.
All right, hopefully we're clean in here. I don't think we're going to be.
Back it down.
We're out of gas.
1 bottom. Clear, clear.
They are so slow on pit lane. I don't think Bert would want me as his crew chief. I think Bert would probably get mad at me. All right, boys, in and out. Let's get this car serviced and go. We got a 2-lap lead, and we really want to make it 3. I pretty much stayed
Stay on
even
your
with
blend line
Hamlin.
here.
Well, we're good on fuel. This is it. Just run to the finish. How would a spotter know a driver? Because they communicate to the crew chief. Like, most teams have two radios, like 2 radio channels. So the spotter and the crew chief, really whoever else has the radio on, can talk to each other without the driver. Because we need to be able to talk to each other too, without the driver hearing us. Because, you know, the driver's literally trying to concentrate and drive. So the spotter, the crew chief, and, you know, usually you'll have somebody else on the crew have a headset on too. Like a prime example of when we would need to communicate and the driver not know would be if, let's say somebody's having tire issues, or like, you've got a whole bunch of Chevrolets and all they are having issues. You know, one of their spotters would come to me and say, hey, are you guys having like a cording issue or a blister issue? And then I would have to tell the crew chief, like, hey, are other cars having issues? Because, you know, they're saying up here that they are. Or they'll come down and tell us. They'll come down and say, hey, what air pressure are you running? Because we're blistering. You don't need the driver to hear all that. Now, the crew chief can make the determination to say, hey, even though you brought this information to me, I'm going to tell the driver so they know. And then they'll say, hey, listen, like, this car, that car has cording, but we didn't have any cording. So, you know, keep doing what you're doing. Or they'll reassure the driver, you know, hey, like, you might have seen these, you know, cars have tires come apart, but, you know, ours hasn't. So that's why. It's just a channel 1 or 2 or A or B, and then the team can talk to each other. There's a lot of times we go over the wall, try to assess damage to a race car, and you're talking to the crew chief over your radio, but the driver doesn't need to hear all that. You know, and a lot of people would argue that you don't want the driver to know how bad the car is.
Clear outside.
You know, so when you got to shim a toe link or something, you know, you just tell them like, oh yeah, we fixed it, it's fine. You know, it might do this, might do that, but they don't need to hear all those details. In my experience, it's only made it worse. So there's definitely times where we would be spotting, and I would be talking to other spotters about their pit strategy, as long as we were cool with them. You know, as I said, one of the oh my God, less than 200 people. You know, one of the big things when you were a slower car was getting out of the way of cars around you. So, you know, if we had cars on the lead lap, they would come and say, hey, listen, when are you going to pit?
Clear low.
And then we'll just pit around you. Because they didn't want us in front of them or behind them in the box. So they would just make the, you know, call to
clear up top,
pit right before or after us. They didn't really want to be around us, which is fine. I mean, I really didn't want them around us either. I mean, if you've ever ran out on a pit wall, if you can do so without cars around you, that's
clear high if you want it.
You know, but sometimes it's enough.
One bottom, all clear. Outside.
I'm gonna screw them here and see what happens. Oh,
Clear low.
This is the one
Clear
time I can tell you the car has felt like it's on a ramp. Yeah, I know they make it sound on TV like we weren't talking to each other, and that's not true at all. Like,
10 to go.
We would always talk to each other. You know, we probably told each other too much about what we were doing or why we were doing it, or, you know, cars that were causing us problems and wouldn't get out of the way, or stupid stuff that the sport was making us do. I mean, you know, when you're up there under caution, you stand up beside the same people.
Outside door. Clear outside.
Because a lot of Chase's time in ARCA, you know, Bill would spot for him on the road courses. So anytime we were going to be at a road course and I was going to spot in practice, or usually I would just spot in practice because I'd have to pit the car for the actual race. I would always be like, I'm going to go over and spot the car in practice, and then somebody else can do it during the race because I'm going to be pitting the car. But I always made sure to do it because I knew Bill was going to be there, and I would, you know, we worked with Bill for a little bit. So Bill actually either remembered me or is a good actor about remembering me, because Bill drove our Huddle House car when we had the 37. So, and Bill technically was supposed to run for us again in 2009. He was going to fill in for Terry at Talladega, but something happened. We were supposed to have a sponsorship with Walmart, because I actually designed the car. And then I want to say the sponsorship went to someone else, and he ended up driving the 50 car, and I couldn't even tell you who entered that car.
Outside.
But I do know John was really irritated.
Clear outside.
That he felt like we had got that had been taken away from us. So somewhere there's an
Outside
08
now.
Walmart car that's blue,
Clear high.
white, and black. It's actually pretty cool.
One outside. Clear outside. Clear outside. Car high.
And I don't think Bill would have had an issue driving a Toyota, because I think that 50 ended up being a Toyota, if I remember
Clear
right.
high.
I know the 50
One
had a
outside.
stupid font.
Clear outside.
Every time I would look at the font, it was just weird looking.
Outside. 5 to go.
All right, this thing is in the books.
Clear high if you want it.
Some of these cars have to pit. I'm telling you, I think the 22 has to pit again.
One low.
So putting 3 laps on
One
the
on the
field is
bottom.
not out of the realm of possibility. And even though I'm a little tired, I am still going 100%. I'm very interested to see how many laps down Briscoe is. I bet I put Briscoe 4 laps down.
Car low.
That some of these cars should be, I'm telling you, some of these cars should be pitting.
Clear low if you want it.
Our designs, not much. I mean, all I would get is
Car
like
high.
a lot of times it would just be like, use this colorway or match these logos, and then it would technically go to the team owner in our case, and then he would approve the car. I don't think John ever didn't approve a car I designed. He was like, whatever. And then it would go to the sponsor, and then they would approve it. I think once or twice we had to redo something, but nothing major. We had a fan car that we ran that had like 4 different designs, and then the fans voted, but nobody really cared. That's a spoiler. And there wasn't a whole lot of votes. And all the paint schemes I thought kind of stunk. I didn't design any of them. The guy that owned the company did. And he basically told me before the race, like in confidence,
One
like,
more driver,
"Hey,
let's
if this doesn't work,
Car
like
high.
I'm done.
wide.
Like I put way too much
Clear
into
outside.
this." And I was like, oh boy. I don't know, when you say built to run the Dane, I don't know what you mean. I personally never thought there was much between the manufacturers. I know Robbie had a big issue running like Dodge noses. There's cars pitting right now on the white flag lap, by the way.
Amazing
That's
win. Great
insanely
work
dumb.
out there, driver. You're unbelievable.
Can't remember exactly what happened with Robbie, but I'm pretty sure when he went to Daytona, you know, they put the part numbers, because Dodge made, well, all the manufacturers at that time, you know, actually made the noses and TV panels, and they would send us a list of parts that we could use. And I'm pretty sure Robbie had gotten noses from Evernham, and they were definitely approved. But they weren't. I can't remember exactly what happened. I'm sure you can Google the story. The part number was approved, but then NASCAR, like in the final seconds, was like, "Oh, you can't run that exact part number, even though it's in the book. You've got to run like a different part number." And it was a big mess. I think they ended up fining him, but then redacted the fine. This field got hurt. We put 11 laps on Allgaier. My God. Oh, are they like are they built to you know, I don't think now. I mean, when I was there, yeah, they were built to hit flush. We used to get this tape. I forget what this tape was called. It was the slickest tape I've ever came across. I actually still have one of David Reagan's bumpers that the whole rear of the bumper is covered in it. It was like this frictionless tape, and they basically made it so if the cars hit, there would be no way they could kind of, you know, stick together, so to speak. But yeah, they don't do it anymore. That's the fastest race I think we've ran. It's only 2.5 hours. We definitely added to the lead lap, to the laps led. Yep, hopefully we can lead 1,500. So let's take a look at the points real quick. We're now 8 wins on the season. We are 60 points ahead. 60 points is really more than that, 70 points. A meaningful amount of points. Let's take a look at the cut line. Well, that was a good run for Joseph, so he's in 11th. But man, I mean, Bubba is way out of it, of course, because he didn't make it. That's just how tired I am. Cedric Allmendinger, Bowman is still on the outside looking in, and so is Zane Smith. And Alex Bowman has 20 points on Briscoe that he needs to make up in one race. In one race. I don't know that he can do it. I expected Zane Smith to be out. Like, don't get me wrong, I expected that. But Bowman to be out in the first round? No. I think when we went and looked at it, I expected Buescher, Briscoe, Zane Smith to be out, Allmendinger, Cedric, but yeah, Bowman is kind of a shock. So it all comes down to tomorrow. We'll see. It doesn't matter what we do. Definitely matters what they do. And then this is it. So we've only got, what, another week? A week and a day. A week and a day. And that's it. Be all she wrote. So, all right, boys. Try to start early tomorrow. Because the Bristol race, I don't think it was real short. So, appreciate everybody hanging out. Glad we got another win. Probably gets boring watching me dominate these races. But we'll try to do the same thing tomorrow. I'll talk to you guys then. Be safe. Have a good night.